Justice for Mohbad. After Paulo granted interview with Daddy Freeze, Dr. Kemi Oluloyo came out and said he shouldn't share that crocodile's tears as if maybe he really cares. He said Paulo knew exactly what kpai Mohbad, what Mohbad was running away from. Now, if you check very well, Paulo, a show promoter, he took Mohbad abroad to UK for a show. And when Mohbad eventually got there, Mohbad begged Paulo, he no want come back to Nigeria again. Make him leave him. Paulo, being a businessman, felt maybe if he leave him, it might spoil chances for others to be giving visa for shows and all that. He doesn't want to have that dent on his name. You have to take him back. Now, outside that, if you look at it from another angle, which I want everybody to pay serious attention to, is that look at the circle of friends wey Mohbad get, Belashmuda, Zlatan, and the rest. These people, they fly, go abroad like farm. The first time the opportunity they open for Mohbad, he was thinking of how to stay. It goes to show that the bully wey they receive, both home and outside, was one thing he was trying to run away from. Because at this point, even if they never born Liam, probably Wunmi get belle of Liam. A man who just got the opportunity of traveling abroad is almost like breaking the genes of poverty for life. Now you now have the opportunity to go and come back at will, yet he was running away from that same Niger. We know say the likes of Naira Marley and that same Sam Larry, they bullied him. But if Wunmi were playing that role of behind every successful man, there's a woman, I believe Mohbad would not even have any thought of staying abroad, because home was even toxic than outside. Because if you check it properly, now him sing say for so many years he not see mama. Somebody supposed to be there to give him that comfort. I do tell some persons, if you have a good partner, a good wife that give you comfort, you not get anything to even make you dey panic for any reason. If you buy food eat for outside, you go dey guilty because you believe say when you reach house, your wife must cook for you. As a result of that, if you not see Belete eat the one way she cook, make she no vex. Not to talk of a man who has just been given the opportunity to travel abroad for the first time. He dey think of how to japa not to come back again. Almost like Mohbad know what he was running away from. But people who dey see am, who have the opportunity to save his life, never saw it that way. Instead, everybody was looking at the business aspect of it. Because honestly speaking, if the home was peaceful, Mohbad would not think of japa when pikin dey there, wife dey there, and they are giving him peace, and people wey dey roll with, they travel go abroad every now and then. Now, hear Dr. Kemi out as he analyzed everything so far said by Mohbad to this same Paulo, who happens to be a partner or my friend to Iyabo Ojo, who was the arrowhead of justice for Mohbad. It is so sad.
When Mohbad went to London, he had a concert, I believe it was Manchester. He went to the UK, and Paulo was the promoter that promoted that concert and took him. During the time the concert was going on and after it was about to end, Paulo noticed something about Mohbad. Don't ask me where I got this from. I'm an investigative journalist apart from every other thing. He noticed some kind of distraught Mohbad. Mohbad told Paulo, because I'm surprised he didn't say all this on Daddy Freeze. Okay, Paulo, you need to talk to anyone you're interviewing about this part. It just brings out the credibility in what you said on Freeze. Yes, Naira Marley was not in the country. It's an alibi. Yes, Prime Boy didn't follow them home. Alibi. But you need to talk about all the events leading to this. Did Iyabo not do a skit or some kind of little short movie that Mohbad was in there? Mohbad has featured in one of Iyabo's productions before. What did Mohbad tell you in London? Mohbad told you, Oga Paulo as they call you, Paulo, Mohbad told you he did not want to go back to Nigeria. He came to London for the first time. He loved it. Everybody loves London or America for the first time. They want to stay permanently or even stay a little longer. When he told you he was distraught, he was scared of something. He didn't want to go back to Nigeria, and he shared that information with you. Paulo, as a journalist, I can't reveal the source, but The person that told me is close to you, and they were there. Mohbad never wanted to come back to Nigeria. And Paulo, you reportedly told him that, oh no, Mohbad, you have to leave. You can't stay here. Oh, you can't stay here illegally because they won't give me visa for another artist that I want to bring to London. Oh, so you have to go home. Oh. But let's go back. What was Mohbad scared of? What was he afraid of? Was it the Naira Marley Sam Larry team of people bullying him and planning to allegedly kill him? Or could it be his own wife, Wumi? But whatever it is, the boy was scared. And you knew it, Paulo. But you didn't speak out. I'm not saying you should speak out. There's a privacy thing with your artists. A privacy agreement, a privacy clause. It was a sensitive subject. But when Mohbad was killed, you kept quiet, Paulo. You did not speak up on his fear in London, in Manchester, to come back to Nigeria. Now, being that you and Iyabo sleep on the same bed, I would expect that you discussed it with Iyabo. And if you discussed it with Iyabo should have brought that up at the time she was sitting there screaming that Naira Marley wants to kill Mohbad. The Yoruba video. That video. Because they knew Mohbad was suffering under somebody and he didn't want to leave. And he couldn't file asylum. What would make a man who has no children want to stay in the UK? Somebody must have threatened his life. And I repeat, who has no children? Mohbad has no children. Liam is not Mohbad's child. Mohbad has no children. Everybody look in my eyes. For him to want to stay there, he's not even thinking about his wife and child, Abi, because he didn't have a child. And he had a horrible wife. There was an orchestrated plan to harm Mohbad. So, Paulo, I respect you. You do your work well. There's not a problem. But you're dating somebody I dislike a lot. Iyabo has sent many people to prison. Iyabo was involved in the Biyomi case with me. However, Ibiyomi sent me to prison. Iyabo was another plaintiff in the case. But when Ibiyomi's, spiritual son, Kennedy Okoko, a 46-year-old billionaire, started paying Iyabo not to come to court, keeping me longer in prison, then I had a real problem with her. And that's when I started calling her a snake. Who else calls her a snake? Lizzie Anjorin. Think about it, guys. You have to look at yourself first. When I had fights in my house with my siblings, my mom, my dad, and everything, I looked at myself first and I saw what it is that they didn't like. Some people are unique. They're the star of the family. They're the breadwinners. They're the one that pays all the school fees. They're the ones that do this and do that. But once you stop doing that, you become the black sheep of the family. So Iyabo needs to look at herself, Paulo. You dating Iyabo, we have no control over it. But you're dating a handful. Somebody who is enemies with almost everybody known to man. The goal here is to get justice for Mohbad. It's not looking that way. Iyabo was in the group chat. The group chat that was created to make Naira Marley lose his livelihood, kill his career. They were successful. They got all this music banned. The goal was not autopsy. You heard it. You read it on Tonto's chat. Our goal is not autopsy. Iyabo, your lover, was in that group. Their goal was donations for Wumi, and which they get their cut, and taking Naira Marley down. They even went to the magistrate that they knew to set a very high bail. These guys didn't deserve that. So when Sam Larry and Naira Marley sued the government for 40 million or something for their continued detention, they should win that and collect that money. My advice to you, Paulo, is to just stay out of this whole thing. Don't say a word. But you should have been truthful about Mohbad's conversation with you. Thanks for watching.
No matter how anybody is going to analyze it, the bully wey Mohbad dey receive for inside house was more bigger than the one for outside. Otherwise, the idea of the fight from house to Ikorodu, from Ikorodu to house, so many videos, if you na kpai me, see what you na go do and every other thing, for no occur. Anyway, whatever you think, drop your comment on the comment section. Once again, share and follow the page. For the record, we are all just trying to make sure that we tackle all angles so that others go learn from Mohbad's case. Because I have a story back then. Somebody won't come out, go abroad. He tell everybody, as an actor, I don't want to mention his name, but his gentle soul rest in perfect peace. He come out, they carry out with musician. They reach Europe. He don already sell the things for us, say he's not coming back anymore. But the show promoter was so greedy enough, deceive am and deceive the other musician, say that they from Italy, they go Spain. Not know that they from that same Italy, they come Niger. The moment the board enter finish, now they discover, say not be Spain that they go. Na Niger they plane, they won't enter. The musician was so lucky enough, he still get one day visa for inside his passport. And he won't come out, they tell am, say if you come out, if you wan do check-in again, might take you another thing. He come say no, e get something wey wan go collect from somebody, make e come out. Now e take come out, e run comot. This same guy, this musician call am, do your own like that, make you come out. As he look, and your visa don already kpai. Now they tell am say no, they can't allow you come in again because your visa don already use a day or two, dey expire. So you have to go. The guy come, one thing leads to another. They assassinate am and every other thing. It was a mourning time during that time for the entertainment industry in Edo State. May their souls rest in perfect peace. So sometimes when some entertainers talk, say, even if I have stardom, I want to abandon my stardom, let me focus and try a new thing and start afresh. There's every possibility that sometimes they might not, the show promoter might not want them, but sometimes you consider them, say their life matters most, you go allow them be. Today, everybody dey mourn Mohbad. Supposing Mohbad dey abroad, dey UK as we speak, do you think probably if for don kpai by now? If or not, because the guy know wetin dey run away from. Once again, may the gentle soul rest in perfect peace. But if you feel in that same thing, say you feel and say your home is so peaceful and you are given the opportunity, say to travel, my dear, even if you offend the show promoter, japa, and this head wey this day life, na dey work for money, na dey reason.